Let's gonna talk about the Pokemon Center Kanto tins again. There's been some new content that's been uploaded onto YouTube and Reddit, and yeah, we're just gonna go through the updates. And yeah, let's go for it. Firstly, just a quick disclaimer: none of this is financial advice. The information here could be incorrect or not updated. Use it at your own risk. Okay, just quick context: we are talking about the Pokemon Center tins that were sold on Pokemon Center US or UK on the 18th of June 2025. So this was really just 8 days ago, just over a week ago. Okay, and today we have gotten some new YouTube shorts on these Kanto power tins. Not so much on the Kanto friends. This video will just focus on Kanto powers, and as you would know, there's 5 Kanto power tins, and the first content that we're gonna look at is from Polo Chefs. He made a quick short on these Kanto power tins and saying that all the Kanto power tins with H24 on the tins are likely to have evolving skies. Now, is that true? So if we just look at the tins that were shown on the short, you can go check out the short yourself. I'll put the link in the description below. This is how it looks like. So Pikachu had H24, the Mew 10 had H24, Mewtwo had H24, and Dragonite had L24. He then proceeded to open the Mew 10, which was H24, and in it was Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars. Then he made a conclusion that H24 tins are likely to have Evolving Skies. It was also based on, I think, Twitter or X post that he thought he would test out the theory of H24 tins. But then in one of the comments, person said, 501st said, Yoshi opened a Mewtwo 10 with H24 on the bottom, opened it to find Astro Radiance and a Silver Tempest. Now, yes, so this again shows that H24 is probably not a reliable measure, and we almost have to focus on two things. Firstly, we have to look at just Pokemon Center specific tins, so tins that were sold on Pokemon Center website on the 18th of June, and other Kanto power tins that were sold by other stores, Walmart in the US, because those were also sold recently. And they also had the same tin art, and they're also called Kanto tins, and they had 2019 H24. So what this person commented here is not entirely false, because I found another video by Hobby Den, also post a link in the description below. You can see how this Mewtwo tin had 2019 Pokemon made in China H24. Then he proceeded to open it, and he got Astro Radiance and Silver Tempest. So it ties in with the comments of this person. So we almost have to differentiate between Kanto power tins that were sold by Pokemon Center on the 18th of June, and other Kanto power tins that have H24 on it, because they could have different types of packs. Okay, so if we just focus on Pokemon Center Kanto power tins, is the theory that all tins, Kanto power tins with H24 on it, will have Evolving Skies? And let's check it out. So fortunately there was another video posted by another YouTuber called 1S Plays, and they created a whole YouTube video on the 5 different tins, 5 different Kanto power tins that were opened, in the video. So we could actually see the pack arts that were in them. And they also looked at the numbers that were on them. For example, Pikachu and Vulpix, this particular tin had H24, however, the artworks in them, the packs, were Brilliant Stars and Lost Origin. So you can also check out the video yourself. That again already shows that even with Pokemon Center Kanto power tins with H24, you are not guaranteed Evolving Skies packs. So that theory already is not really credible, and it's not guaranteed. Okay, and moving on, we have the Mew Kanto Power 10, which also has H24 at the bottom. This is Pokemon Center ones. This has Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars. Okay, so at least this one fulfills, you know, that theory of H24. But already we have an exception already. Okay. Then moving on to the Mewtwo 10, which had H24 Pokemon Center 10s. This also has Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars. Great. So Mew and Mewtwo has Evolving Skies. Moving on to Charizard. Oh, okay. Let me just correct this over here. So Charizard was actually L24. So that's interesting, right? But Charizard actually had Evolving Skies. So you could also go check the video out. It's Charizard is L24, but it somehow had Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars. So again, it's sort of contradicting the theory of only H24 has Evolving Skies, whereas some L24s could also have Evolving Skies. And then moving on to the Dragonite, which was also an L24. When the person opened it, it had Darkness Ablaze and Lost Origin. So just based on this, there are two different tints from the Pokemon Center sale that does not have Evolving Skies, whereas Mew, Mewtwo, and Charizard have Evolving Skies, but not all three of them are H24. Charizard tints are L24. Okay, so let's sort of summarize all this. What I have here is Kanto Power turns that was sold by Pokemon Center 18 June 2025. These are the numbers that were on them. So we have Pikachu H24, Mew H24, Mewtwo H24, Charizard L24, Dragonite L24, and not all H24s have Evolving Skies. Okay, if I were to highlight the ones, let's go over here. Let's just highlight them for the sake. Okay, these have Evolving Skies, and these don't. And then not all L24s don't have Evolving Skies. Charizard, despite being an L24 10, has Evolving Skies. So what is the thing that we should look out for to check that we have Evolving Skies? It's difficult because when you go outside and you see a Mewtwo H24, it could be a tin that was sold by Pokemon Center, or it could be a tin sold by Walmart. And not all H24s have Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies. So the safest option is probably, if you want to buy these tins, unfortunately you may just have to ask the seller to open the contents and buy it. Buy the contents themselves. That's probably the only way to see what the contents are. It's kind of difficult right now to determine which ones have them. But if you are certain that the tins are from that Pokemon Center sale on the 18th of June 2025, then yeah, these three tin odds are likely to have Evolving Skies. And yeah, there we have it. Hope that video helps you somewhat. Comments in the section below. And yeah, like and subscribe. Okay, catch you next one.